Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Locked and Pretty podcast, where we talk about everything with locks. My name is Angelique Crystal. I'm Angelique, the Loctician, who is the owner of Locked and Pretty Salon and Locked and Pretty Corporation, basically my website. So today we're going to just discuss how to use my Locked and Pretty planner. It's a maintenance journal to keep up with your locks. It's a routine, basic routines, and how to keep up with your locks, because I noticed there was a lot of issues as to how many times you have to do it, or who can do it, or what are you supposed to do per week or per month, how many times are you supposed to shampoo. There was a lot of problems. There was a lot of questions actually about that. And although I haven't written it on my website yet, I just ended up making a whole planner just for it to be easier for everybody else. And definitely, I think this will help you out in your journey. This is definitely for someone who's starting their locks, because a lot of people who get their locks done, their loctician or their hairstylist isn't really trained in how to tell them how to take care of their hair at home. The most they'll say is just oil, and that's it, So the way I did it is I am in the category of healthy locks, healthy journeys. So I wanted to make sure the basic minimum of how to take care of your hair. I wanted you to at least have that type of leisure when it comes to your lock journey. And what I did was I set it up as a nice game and point system so that it'll be easier to remember. It's very, very basic. Anyone can follow this, even a 5-year-old. So definitely just check it out. I'm going to do the tutorial of how it looks and how you're supposed to be doing it. And then if you have any questions, you can definitely ask me in the chat, okay? So I'm just going to show you how I did it. This is off my Canva. I'm very creative, as you can tell. So this is how the back cover looks. This lock journal belongs to, Angelique. And how I got started, and I started my journey today. So let's just say it's February 1st, okay? So that it's easier to remember how you are able to plan your journey out. As you can see, I'm having trouble. My pen is, being mean to me. Like, it writes any other time perfectly fine, but this was glitching so much. Thanks a lot. So right there, definitely a little information. Who's your loctician? I got Angelique the Loctician. How I started. So this could be 2-strand twist, lock extensions, braids, comb coils, however you started, that's where you put it. And why I started. I'm putting my way I started because I didn't have the money for weave anymore, and I eventually wanted to try something new. And this last one is I wanted to love my hair again, and that's why I switched to locks. So you can have any other reason why you started your lock journey. And for those who I know sometimes you like other people's hair, just don't put like, oh, I like this other person's hair. No, really put a personal feeling towards it so that you can love your locks more than that other person's locks. So this is how I tracked it. I did the minimum. I did the basic minimum of how to take care of your locks. 43 points every 4 weeks and 47 points every 6 weeks. This is the bare minimum. I have counted it out and made sure even the most ridiculous person who's like, I keep on forgetting, but I remember how to do this. They have the luxury of they just need 43 points for their starter lock journey. And then after their locks become a little bit more mature, after 6 weeks of constant routine, it's just 47 points, which is not hard. And this is how I named it. I separated it, of course. And all you gotta see is how to do it. The minimum: hydrate 3 times a week, moisturize 2 times a week, shampoo once a month. And mind you, people don't shampoo at all, trust me. So that's why I'm like, at least shampoo like once a month. Definitely wear your bonnet every night. It will definitely help with the lint check that you have to do, because a lot of people do have lint, and they could avoid it just by wearing their bonnet. So this is how it's set up. This is the weekly planner. So I did it in 4 intervals, and then the end of the month you check it up. But I know it could be different. It's just based off of making it a little bit easier for people. And as you can see, say like we're going through, it's Sunday through Saturday, right? And you hydrate those 2 days, you oil one on Sunday, you put your bonnet on Sunday night, and then Monday you just hydrate. Okay, you're not doing anything else. Tuesday you get back on track, you hydrate, oil, moisturize, and then you wear your bonnet. And then Wednesday comes into play, you wake up, honestly, your hair is itching, oh my gosh. But then later on, you do the same routine of moisturizing and oiling after the Itch Be Gone spray from Luck and Pretty, and you definitely leave hydrated. You know, it doesn't matter how you put your day in order of how you do things, just make sure you check off everything. And then at the end of the day, of course, you're, taking your bonnet and putting it on your head. Now, mind you, I do have pillowcases, so a bonnet isn't needed if you just can't stand a bonnet. Plus, sometimes the bonnets break off your edges and you want to maintain your edges at least. So definitely a silk pillowcase or a satin pillowcase is ideal for the bonnet part, so you could just probably check that every single day. Same thing as, Thursday, you're skipping Friday for your routine, but on Saturday, you end up, shampooing, conditioning your hair. And I think this is about 16 points. And this is this week. So just to remind you, the bare minimum, guys, it's not hard. So now we are on to the, let's pretend that 16, you get 16 points every single week. We're just using this as an example. So as you could tell, you moisturize, like the bare minimum to moisturize twice a week, to oil twice a week, shampoo once a month. You already got it if you're already doing this at least, every single week. Not shampooing though, because, bare minimum, 1 time a month. Trust me, there's people that don't wash their hair until 3-4 months. Like it's insane to me, but it's whatever. This will help you get back on track. So after you do that for about 4 weeks, you are at the monthly recap. And as you can see, it's set it up really, really special so that you know exactly what you need to write in. So say like we're doing right here 16 times 4 weeks, and that equals to 64 points. That means the routine total right here, where the bare minimum is at 43 points, you did 64. Good job. Now you might remember that there was a lot of empty spaces. Don't worry about that. That's okay. It might look very empty compared to, filling up 43 exact points, but just know that it's about consistency. So you definitely surpass the bare minimum and you are taking care of your locks. So good job. Congratulations on that. Of course, the pen's messing up right here, but your next appointment date, so you can keep track, March 1st, right? Okay, and then you circle February because that's what the month you're in right now. But, this is a little bit extra, but I definitely made an expense chart for people because I've noticed there is people who's like, oh, it's getting expensive. And if you don't keep track of your finances, you're not going to I don't think it really is expensive. You just got to know how to budget your finances. So right here, say like your appointment's 90, you get products, you get a few products that equal to 40, your accessories, like let's just say a bonnet is 15, and you add that as a total and it becomes, 145, and you spent 145 that whole month, right? And I wrote at the top, it's about to happen, but your products, definitely your products, not the appointments, but your products are supposed to last every 2 months. So if you are getting products that don't last that long, that is not the right product for you, or you are using your products either too much or it's very I would say it's more watery, because watery shampoo and everything, it definitely it goes faster than a thicker shampoo. Right there I circled take a photo, and here's where you can see the change. It's more interactive. Back in the day, it's like a visual board, a mini visual board of your first journey. We all have it in our phones, so I thought that would be a great piece to have. And all you got to do is write about what you learn, your emotions or challenges in the month with your locs. I put it was easy to keep track, but you don't want to spend that much amount of money anymore. And to accommodate that, you'll find a new job to acquire that price. So hopefully that made a lot of sense to everyone. I simplified it as much as I can, and I made it like a kind of board game, not really board game, but like a check-off list, a game. The points are counted in the back of every fourth week, so that it's a little bit easier for you guys to keep track of everything. I know that if I had something like this, I would have probably been on track with my locs, but I take care of other people, so it doesn't really work for me. So honestly, if you have any questions, you could definitely check out give me questions in the chat. If you are like, I don't understand, definitely book a consultation with me. I'm not against that. You could definitely find out how to do your routine. And definitely, if you want this for just 20% off for the month of February, it's all month long. Just click on, at the end of the cart, just put Black History as the code to get the 20% off. And you will have a dope loc planner. Like, this is the first one. This will be easy for you. And definitely, here's a random thing. Definitely Locticians. Definitely let people know that they can have a planner like this, so that they can keep track of their journey, because they will come back to the appointment and be like, I didn't do nothing. And it's like, do you want your locs to be healthy, or do you want to let your locs go and eventually have loc problems? We're trying to prevent that, okay? So definitely let me know how you feel about it, if this is gonna be great for you, or if you know someone who needs it. But yeah, definitely, this is the Loc and Pretty planner that I have planned out for about 2 months, and honestly, I did it in one week when I created it, so it was fun to make. But yeah, hopefully that works for your loc journey, and I will see you in the next video. Stay locked and pretty.